Asensio. Turn and pace and acceleration. Odegaard. Asensio again. He was flying in and Asensio was caught by one of them. Flipped on the ankle. Bernard. Danilo. Last. Pure and crisp. Power generated by the left foot of a right back. And Real Madrid, having been second best for long periods of this game, find themselves in front.
But ever since the second half substitutions, Real Madrid has had their way going forward. They've had a little bit more of the momentum, a little bit more confidence. Listen, Danilo last year, many questioned his play because of his struggles defensively, but he's always had the power, he's always had the pace and technique to impact the game going forward. Great cut into his left foot, and how about that for a finish?
Worked. So as we mentioned, the threat of penalties. We get a goal in open play. It's a Brazilian who scored it. Allen. Green. Echo foul. This is within range. Bayern just take a moment to consider their options. Those options appear to include Vidal, maybe Thiago. Perhaps Alaba. Does run away from him. It's Thiago. The shape.
Bayern Munich have had their chances tonight, a couple of them off of set pieces. Alaba in the first half hitting the post, Thiago here in the second half just wide, but they've had their chances, particularly in the first half. And I think if anything Carlo Ancelotti takes out of this game is that the first half they dictated the game, they dictated the tempo of the game, particularly on the left-hand side. And they had their opportunities, but also got some real good fitness for 60, 70 minutes.
Madrid scoring, having made a whole host of changes. This is the only outfield player in their team who started the game. Vasquez. An inviting cross too. It was a foul challenge by Mariano.
And as much as we're not going to see Nicholas Feldman at all this year for Bayern Munich, barring any injuries, he's held his own tonight. Been very good with his position, particularly defending that back post on crossing, and he's also been calm and collected, keeping possession. I guess it's not that difficult when Xavi Alonso's in front of you for 55 minutes.
It helps. It helps.
It's like calling a game with you.
Listen, you've done very well in trying to. Financial. Listen, it's great to be there. And it's never a bad tournament, but it didn't produce quite as many truly memorable matches that you would lock in your mind and refer to for years to come.
4 teams at the entire group stage only scored 2 goals now. There's something wrong with the football.
There is when it's actually harder to get knocked out than stay in. But if you are. If I ask you to sum up this, not so much as a sporting contest, but in terms of what you think both sides have got out of it, Taylor, what would you say?
I think Golazoooooo del Madrid will look at the first 25 to 30 minutes and how difficult it was for Real Madrid to get out of their own end, keep possession. And I think he'll use that to build on, particularly the high pressing. And then once you press and win possession, how do you keep that? But I think Zidane and what Real Madrid wanted out of this is obviously he introduced Ramos and James Rodriguez and Luka Modric into the preseason. He wants to get fitness. But a lot of this, I think, starts for Real Madrid and actually for Bayern Munich as well. As when those European Championship players return to the squad. But for Real Madrid, that starts August 9th. And UEFA Super Cup, they'll get a good game against Sevilla. How do you read too much into it other than that? How many preseasons have we seen throughout the world in any sport, for that matter, where teams can win every game in preseason and then lay an egg in the regular season and vice versa?
The judgment that coaches and managers are making, bearing in mind they carry such large squads these days. Switch players to keep and which to send out on loan for further development.
Well, to your point, Zidane needs to make a decision on Asensio because short term he may look at it and say, I want him coming off the bench, but long term as a 20-year-old, he might be better suited sending him on loan again like he did last year.
Mariano. Oh, he tried one. Maybe brought with the confidence from that wondrous goal in Ann Arbor the other day. Stays at 1. First of 3 extra minutes. Kovacic.